for the women who be doing their own thing. This is for the women who be raising them babies. This is for the women who be working hard. Cause we women on the rise. Women on the rise.
Hey, 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 y'all know me. Okay, hello. Welcome to another episode of Melanated Harmony. I'm going to call it Sincere Sidebar because as you can see, we have another co-host today, Nita Ne in the building.
How's everybody doing? About to be turned.
You being so mild-mannered and so dainty. I'm going to be dainty with Nita Ne as well.
Okay.
Hello, everyone. Welcome to our next episode of Melanated Harmony. Okay, we're going to jump into the show. We are having a different kind of show today. As you can see, the table is loaded. We're branching out. We're figuring out what this really is going to turn into, what it can be, and we're going to show you guys some of the things that your support has helped us accomplish. Okay.
Sounds good.
I know in the first 3 episodes, you guys have heard me say this lady's name every episode. She is one of my biggest supporters and best friends of 15, 20 years as well. You know, I don't make new friends very well, apparently. You got
Same here.
Yeah, okay. You know, you got to put that time in and develop some real friendships. So, Nita, tell everybody a little bit about yourself.
Well, my name is Juanita, and I've been living in Richmond for about 33 plus years now. And grew up here, went to school here, and do a lot of things in the community as far as, I do backpack giveaways, supply giveaways, things like that for the children. I've been in education for 20 plus years, and looking forward to networking and moving forward with a lot of people I've been knowing for a long time in the community, as well as family and friends moving forward. And we just really trying to build this network moving forward, in this community and the things that we do. I also do music. I have a publishing company called Richbound Music Group, who also donates things and works sidebars in the community, but we also deal with artist development and recording and things like that. So, welcome and thank you.
And her podcast will be airing soon. I'm putting it out there.
Nita, sit down.
Hey, I love it. So, like I said, as you can see, our table is full of all kind of stuff today. We're going to try to clear up a little bit of space so it's a little less chaotic, but it's a lot of stuff we wanted to tell you guys that we're doing and the people that we're working with as usual. So we're going to start with, let's do, you want to do the candles first?
Yes,
let's start with the candles. Got to get our candles and get our mojo right.
Right. The energy has to be right. Yes, most definitely. Yes. Remember that, okay?
Yes. So what candle did you choose?
I definitely picked motivation because that's what we're doing today. We're trying to motivate everybody to come together as one, okay? So motivation. Let me move forward, allowing the power of discipline to guide my life. Allow me to focus on my desires, goals, and pursue them, and with the strength of
conviction.
Thank you. Sorry.
Thank you. Okay, let me see. I brought my glasses, but they're not my reading glasses, y'all.
See how to put mine back here like this, right?
Okay, you see me. Courage. Let me harness any fears in a positive way to create strength in difficult situations. Give me a warrior's confidence to do what is right, not what is easy. Amen. Yeah, if anybody know me, they know that I need that one all day, every day.
Right. Stepping out into the world, we definitely need courage. Okay.
Definitely. Okay, so we got our motivation. Our mojo was right. I guess we should tell you guys what we sipping on. Okay.
Glass top? Okay.
Okay. Now you guys know Melanated Harmony loves to promote our people. So today we are drinking some muscat from Mature Wine. This is the one that's open. And this is a wonderful company owned and operated by a family of Kenyan descent. It is delicioso. All the varieties, because I normally don't drink red wines. I'm a white wine kind of girl. But everything that I've tasted in their whole arsenal is delicious. So we will be enjoying just a little bit of libation.
And where are they located at? Like where are they at?
They have a storefront in Alameda. We're going to be giving you guys the link. We have the link, and you guys can use our MH10 will be your coupon code, so you can save 10% off of all orders. And they actually deliver. And for them to deliver from Alameda to, like, say, the Richmond area is free.
That is so cool.
You can't beat free. So,
especially a Black-owned business and a woman.
Exactly.
Owned business.
And she's a wonderful person. Like, I've met her at a couple of different events, and she's always the one that, even though she's running a business, she takes the time out to talk to almost everybody in the room. Mm-hmm. Literally. Mm-hmm. Everyone in the room, she acknowledges them individually. So, and the whole family, her husband and her brother and everybody is involved. So it's a really nice company. My cousin Marcel is also one of the top 5 in that company. So yeah, I got a little bit of plug. Just a little. Just a little.
As we see here.
But they are a wonderful company. They're growing, and they are trying to help people of color promote from within. So they're hiring people who look like us and helping them get into wine selling, wine making, and things like that. And yeah, we don't have those kind of opportunities all the time, because I don't know any other Black wine makers that I can hit up on Facebook.
Not that I know of either. Not that I know of, not wine companies like that.
Exactly.
That we can actually go to and actually,
interact with the actual people, leadership.
Yes.
Yeah, you're not interacting with the people that are like 5, rows down from the leadership. Like, this is the owner and operator, and she comes and has conversations with you, and she really wants to know your opinions about the wines, and they're really, really nice people. So I would recommend.
That's true snap step. That's how I feel.
Exactly.
We need those peoples.
Okay. So make sure you guys go on a wine safari with Ratira, but I'm going to look it up because I don't want to say the wrong animals. I'm horrible. I do this all the time. My cousins and I argue over it. I'm like, I don't know. One of them is an ox. Somebody's an elephant. They all taste good, so it doesn't matter to me. So I'll look that up.
We was all together at one point.
Let me see. And they have one that I haven't tried yet because they just released a new one. So I'll be coming by very soon, cousin. Let's... do I want to go there? Yeah, they have a Black Label Muscat, Black Label Cabernet Sauvignon Blanc, a sparkling wine, the Zinfandel. So, the Black Label Chardonnay, the Wachira Rosé Gold Label Rosé of Morvedre.
I like rosé. I like rosé. A lot of people don't like rosé though.
So, just try them all. Trust
she
me.
said try them all.
This is the best safari you'll ever go on, okay? I just want you to know.
I'm looking forward to it.
And it's fun to do at home. That's a wonderful little date night.
Okay.
Or a girl's night. Because, like me and you can go to these bottles at the house.
Right.
Anyway.
Put on your speaker and call it a day.
Oh, my God, for real. So that would be a wonderful little date night or girl's night or, kicking it night. They're not overly strong, but they taste good. And you might have a little buzz if you drink enough of them. I know the first time I had them, I might have drank too much.
And we want to say drink responsibly. 21 and over, please.
Please be responsible.
Grown folks only, okay?
Yeah, because that day I had to go order a pizza next door before I could go home. It was going down, but wonderful, wonderful wine company. Okay, so you guys don't mind us if we pick up the glass. We got us some other snacks and stuff because we're drinking responsibly, so we need to have some cheese and fruits and things to help absorb the alcohol because we're responsible adults and we have other things to do today.
I'm gonna pop that strawberry right in there though.
Girl, you go right ahead.
Okay. That's how you do it though.
Okay.
That gets sweetness going.
I'm coming out these glasses. I don't think I gotta read nothing in little for a little while.
Okay.
Let's talk about the hygiene kits.
Yes, let's do it.
Okay.
All right.
These are our hygiene kits, guys. We're not gonna pull it all out because I've been doing a whole lot. But just as a small example, we got some shampoo. We got the face mask. We got the big bottle of lotion.
Some good stuff.
Toothpaste.
This ain't no regular stuff. This some good stuff right here. Not even the motel kind of little stuff that, some people give out.
We got the sanitary things for the ladies. You got toothbrushes, tissue. They can shave if they need to. Everybody gets a face towel and things like that. So, and the Rice Krispie treats. We got some little snacks in there too. Cause I appreciate anything somebody gives me for free, but if it has something for me to munch on, I like it that much better.
Yeah, them snacks. Them snacky snacks are good.
Yes, I like it that much better. So you can move down if you want. So those are what the kits look like.
And you get a free backpack.
Yes.
A backpack.
Yes, and it's reusable. Because we were doing the Ziploc bags, the gallon Ziploc bags. Let me tell y'all, I was so irritated opening little things back. Oh, I got something else to put in. Now I got to go back through 40 Ziploc bags. Stick one little thing in. I was doing it over. So these bags are way better for me. It makes everything in my life so much easier. And they're bigger. So I was having to manage how big the stuff was. It was which is crazy. Because, I guess that's a good problem to have.
Yeah, because we can put more stuff in there. The bigger the bag, the more stuff that can go.
Because all the stuff that was donated was full sizes. So I was like, yeah, these little Ziploc bags can't handle this.
Dark Network.
The raffle prizes. These are samples of some of the things that we do for our raffle prizes. I don't know if you saw these before. These are some of the soaps made by Little Llamas. Yeah, those are bath bombs. The little bath bombs.
Smell good.
These are the one Nikki was like, it looks like a cookie, like I'm supposed to.
Right, and it feels like squishy at the top too, like you lick it down, but I'm just playing. But yeah, that's what it feels like though. But it's soap, okay.
So
don't lick it.
Go on. I think it's Etsy for Little Llamas. Yeah. Get your bath bombs. If you don't want to spend your money though, Melanated Harmony gives these away for their raffles most of the time. But you got to be in it to win it. And from now on, if you don't participate, then you ain't going to get the information you need to be entered into these raffles.
And more stuff to come.
So these are just samples of the things you can get. We got bath bombs, we got the scented soaps, and they all have their own individual.
This one smells good. This one is
She didn't put what this one was. Oh, smell that.
That smells like chocolate, like a birthday cake or something.
Yeah. Oh, this one is the margarita one. I remember. Yep. See, margarita.
Angel Cloud.
Yep, Angel Cloud.
I guess this one is more of a serenity kind of smell.
Yeah,
that type of smell. If you just want a relaxing smell,
exactly.
That's what that one is.
So if you guys just want to dip your feet into finding out what Little Llamas is about, enter the raffles.
And again, do not lick it, okay?
We're going to have, let's see. There's a raffle on the page right now that says all you have to do is comment to be entered. I think I got one, maybe two people that commented. So, Lisa, girl, you the front runner.
Right. One is always good, and then people will follow. There. I always say that.
Yeah, it's starting there. But I figure once they see what they could win, which is something like this box set, also from Little Llamas.
Oh, nice. Bubble bath.
Yes. You got to be in it to win it. Unicorn Dream soap. Just a little. That's so cute.
That is really cute.
She ain't never gave me one of these.
You got to enter the raffle.
I guess so. Little Mama Bubble Bath soap. Look at her. Then the whipped sugar scrub and another bath bomb and the loofah. Just for you participating and being a part of the family. I don't think y'all could beat that. I could be wrong, but I don't think so.
And it's wrapped with care. It's really wrapped with care.
Yeah, I gotta figure out how to put this thing back on here. She's gonna kill me. She is. Okay, while I'm fighting with this Juanita, let's talk about the mothers, the women in our lives.
Okay.
We're dedicating this show to all the wonderful women in our lives, in history, the people who have helped us become who we are, the people who we work with that are helping other people in the community become better parts and assets of the community. So, I know who you're going to start with. Go on ahead and talk about the Superwoman.
She already know I like to talk about my mama. One thing I like to talk about is Johnny May George, okay? Yeah, I have a lot of family out there with the George last name, okay? But this woman means so much to me because no matter what my struggles are or what I go through, she's always there, front and center. When I was doing my music and I was rapping and stuff like that, I was like, kind of like leery on, my mama coming to my show and stuff like that. But as I performed, it felt like my mama was performing, okay? Because she had on her outfit just like she was in the show. And she'd be down there just dancing and doing her thing. And it was just the most incredible thing that I could have when I was younger, when my mom was being a part. But now she does so much things for the community. She works for the Concord Shelter, and she does a lot of things with the homeless people. That's something that she enjoyed. That's something that she loves to do. She's donating over 25 towel bears that she made handmade, and it got little toiletries and different things that's on the towel bear. She's very creative. She does events. She does, I've seen her do a whole wedding with just like almost like dollar store supplies, things like that. And it turned out like if she went out and just, spent it like a regular event planner would do. Mm-hmm. But those are the little things that she does, and just being a great grandmother to her grandchildren. I'm the only one. She has 3 kids, me and my twin brothers. And I'm the only one with children. It had to be the girl. But yes, that's the only grandkids she has. But she's definitely a great grandmother and supportive of everyone. Everyone. It's not just me. Like, if you need something, that woman will be right front and center of everything. You just ask and she'll do it if she's able to do it. Everybody be like, oh shit, I thought that was your sister. I said, she is. She's my sister. She's my sister and my mama. Mm-hmm. Okay? Because, she's definitely my strength and my support system, which came from her mother, which raised me in my younger years. My grandmother did. And I see a lot of traits from my mom and my grandmother in me. So I'm just happy to, be that heir to, soak up all that good women knowledge and everything like that. Yeah. So.
Now, what I want to say is about your mom is I love how she supports you. Like when you guys are doing the BBK stuff in the Zoom calls, and it's like, I know she always gonna win every competition. She's always prepared for everything. It's like she's like the Black MacGyver. Like anything that like they're doing the scavenger hunts, it's like she got everything on the list. Like, and it's at her fingertips. I'm like, she's so organized and she's full of information and willing to share it, and she knows how to share that information without making other people feel subconscious about their ignorance. So, I love that about her because, she's giving you that information and it's nurturing. It's not like she's trying to talk down to you or whatever. Mm-hmm. She's really trying to help build you. Right. And I've seen her do that with all these random people and all these Zoom calls. And I'm like, her mom is so cool. Like, I'm like, she just like interacting with everybody, and it's just like, this is amazing. And we know where you get it from. So
I'll be looking at myself like, I got all this craft stuff. I said I need to dial it down because it was funny. Me and my mom used to talk, and I used to always be like, Mama, you got a big old bag. You always carrying this big old bag. I was like, you need to scale it down. But she had everything in it, like how she was saying. She carry. You need a toenail clippers. She got a toenail clippers. You need some baby wipes. She's got some baby wipes. You need. I don't know. Anything that you need. She has it in that bag. And I had to scale it down. You know, she's getting a little older, but you know she can't carry all that stuff on her shoulders. But that's the type of person she is. You know,
never gonna
she
win
got
scavenger
it in her bag. When she'll pull it out. A sewing kit, whatever you need, she got it.
Like if you ever go on Let's Make a Deal, you're taking her with you.
Yeah, yeah. You will want to. You will want to do that with Miss Johnny May. You will want to do that.
And the fact that you guys, like you said, you have your grandmother and your mother, and you guys have this bond, and your characteristics are going through the generations. And I know your kids are starting to see it themselves too, whether they like it or not.
Mm-hmm. My daughter, because you know, I don't know, within my family, it's always been like with the women, it's always been 2 boys and 1 girl. I have 2 boys and 1 girl. My mama had 2 boys and 1 girl. My 2 aunties got 2 boys and 1 girl. So it's just like we only have 1 girl, so we know we can be a lot. You know, the girls gonna be a lot. You know, but so I just think that it's more boys because we only need 1 girl. But because we gonna do
that
a lot.
1 girl is equal to the 2 boys.
Yeah, because my daughter is that way. I think all of us put in 1. I don't know. She just got it like that. I don't know. She just the older she gets, I see it like all of us in her.
Definitely.
Yeah.
But that's a good thing because that means you raised her right and you showed her all the information you had available to you, and she's learning how to navigate that information and use it appropriately.
And we just love giving that to all women and just people in general. It doesn't have to be women, but you know, we love that nurturing of. I just learning that about myself too. That I have that nurturing spirit, you know, and I didn't know that at first, but it's just things that I do that you know. As you get older, you notice things that's within you. You know.
Now you know what? It's funny you said that because I remember, I want to say I was like 19, and my therapist was like, there's something in you that makes you want to care for people. And it was hard because my mom was like, she need to worry about her schoolwork and worry about that kid she got over here. And, you know, but it was like, yeah, I understand that, but there's still a part of me where I always like would have other people's kids. Mm-hmm. Mom, like, you don't have enough with your kids at your house? Like, you want to bring home the little girl with the disability so her mama can go around the streets? Like, right. But it's like if you see there's a need, then it really is not, you're not sacrificing. Right. You're just like, oh, yeah, that kid's home life isn't the greatest. You can come over. You know, I'm not going to make your mama feel bad about it. You know, it gets to that point where, because at that time I was working in the school district. Okay. So, and she was one of the kids in my classroom. So you still have to legally cover yourself as an employee of the school district. Mm-hmm. And for me, it was hard because I'm more of I go off my feelings. Right. So this job is not worried about this child's safety when she gets out of school. Right. You worried about her from 8 to 3. Mm-hmm. I'm worried about her from Friday when she leave at 3, and is she gonna make it back on Monday? Is she gonna eat? Is she gonna be okay? Exactly. Yeah. So for me, you know, I had to get some paperwork in order, you know, right, and explain to the mother, you know, there's a separation in this, you know. I'm not her teacher on the weekends. Right. I'm a community member that's helping you. Right. You know, so you can't be expecting every teacher to take your kid on the weekends. Right. Right. But sometimes you might have that, and then you know you just become that resident mother, or you know, auntie, or however they want to categorize you. And that's why my mama used to fuss at me, because I was the one. All my friends could drop their kids off. I would have 10, 12 kids in my living room on pallets. You don't have enough of your own. Apparently not. They playing. They're occupying each other. And the funny thing about me is it wasn't never a lot of kids. It was always adults. And I'll be like, what is this? Oh, so, no. Me with adults because, you know, I don't know.
just who I was. Just, working with adults. But it wouldn't probably be the kids. I'd be like, where the babies at? I want to deal with the babies. I don't want to deal with these adults. That's more stressful to me. But hey, we got to get them together so they could be right for their children, right?
You should have came to my house. I'm telling you, because my son's birthday is November 2nd. Girl, talk about Halloween parties. I'll be like, you can stay or you can go. I don't care. Like, bring me the babies. Make sure they have their costume and they kits. And like, it was very organized. We would have like maybe 6 to 8 adults in cars because we would have 30 to 40 kids trick or treating.
See.
And if somebody needed to go back to use the bathroom or somebody's parent decided they wanted to come get them, we had a whole system. Like,
okay.
So it's like, we need you to bring such and such home. Like,
Right.
And it was like we was rotating them through, but it's like, yeah, I've always been that one. I was making funnel cakes from scratch and donut holes and all that.
You use pancake mix?
No, girl, I make it from scratch.
Okay, see, that's what I'm talking about. Learn how to make things from scratch, okay? Because a lot of us don't. Get rid of the air fryers and get back in the kitchen. Thank you.
I make that from scratch. I actually made my cousin some chocolate chipless cookie dough. She don't like chocolate chips, but she likes the way the chocolate chip cookies taste. So we had a whole argument with her brother because he was like, it's not called a chocolate chip cookie if it don't have no chocolate chips. It's just called a cookie. He was like, well, what do you call every other flavor then? Like,
right.
It was a whole thing. Like, we was smoking that day too.
All right. What's going on, everybody? My name is Vernon Lane.
Yeah, it is Ada Adewale.
And y'all tuning in to The Agenda, your number one new and upcoming source for Black information and Black excellence.
Yeah.
Man, we got a new episode that just posted. Make sure y'all click the link in the description. Check out our new episode and all our latest information hosted exclusively by the Dart Network. Yay! Dark Network.
But it was a whole thing. We had to look it up on the internet. You have to prove to him on Google that we know what we're talking about. It was a whole thing. So I just made her some cookie dough. But yeah, I was that mom that made stuff from scratch all the time for all the kids, all the cousins. And it's weird for me now because they're all grown and I don't have nothing to do, which is where Melanated Harmony came from, probably. This is my new baby. Right. But before, that was my life. It's like holidays, New Year's Eve. I never even wanted to go out for New Year's Eve. It was like, bring the babies. We doing it big over here. I got 12 bottles of apple cider.
Right. I like my god sister. She love her kids. She don't go nowhere. She just with the babies.
I mean, girl. And then I was like, at one time I was working for Berkeley Unified, and I had special needs. So I was a special needs teacher. So when I got off from work at that job, I was a nanny after work. So one of my student in the classroom then became my personal care person after school. So I would put her in the car after we got rid of all the other kids. Put her in the car, then go to her brother's daycare, who wasn't special needs. She was like 5, he was 2.
Okay.
Go pick up the brother, and then go pick up my own kids. So then I'm running around with my 4 little black kids and these 2 non-African American kids, and we all over America. And it didn't bother me. It was just natural for me. So like you said, working with the teenagers, and if it comes natural, it's not like a job. It's something you want to do, and it doesn't even wear you out.
Let me ask you a question. What's the difference between a nanny and a babysitter? Are they the same thing? Do a nanny, is it because the nanny stays overnight or cares 24/7? What's the difference?
Yeah, it's pretty much the same, but like as far as the paperwork, well, I shouldn't say I was a nanny. Let me see what's the proper word, because I really provided after school and respite care through they were getting some subsidies from some program that paid for my services to give them a break. So
I just said that because of our language and how we speak and things like that. Like for white people, they say nanny. You know, for us we say
it's child care provider. It's all the same. You're providing care for these children on different levels, of course.
Right.
Because like you said, like I did have a friend whose daughter was a live-in care provider for I believe her title was nanny. She worked for, I don't know if I'm supposed to say this, but she was a live-in. Yeah, she was a live-in. And she did that for quite some time. And she, from what I understood, it was a very interesting job because she got to travel with the family.
Okay.
And you know, that's somebody who travels. So he was probably taking his kids somewhere everywhere. But, you know, so that, you can get that kind of nanny job, and I would say go all in.
Okay.
Travel the world on somebody else's dime.
Right.
But she also said that even though she was traveling, most of her time was designated to be with the kids. So she didn't really get to see the world. She would be places.
Right.
But didn't really have that free time to really explore and take everything in. Exactly.
So who is that special woman in your life?
Oh, girl, I got too many of them.
I know it's a lot. It's a lot. It's a lot.
Yeah. Of course, my mom, it's funny, me and my mom have the craziest relationship. Because I used to feel like I was the one getting slighted. Because I'm the middle child, and she's got that middle child syndrome. And, you know, I hear that all the time. Because unlike you, it's 4 girls in my family.
Oh, my goodness.
Like, yeah. Okay.
4 girls.
And let's see. I'm about to tell y'all age. Ha ha. My oldest sister is 6 years older than me. Okay. And then the next one is 3 years older than me. And then the baby is 11 years younger than me. So our relationship is different because I feel like, you know, with my older sisters, she was one way, and then with my little sister, she completely lost her mind. My little sister almost got the grandmother type love. You know how grandmothers let their grandkids do whatever.
Yeah, because mama tired of whooping and doing all that stuff. By the time we get older, we be like,
yeah. My mom would say I broke her spirit.
No, she didn't.
I mean, I was the problem child, which is why I love her to death, because even in all my chaos and craziness, she would tell me she was disappointed, but she never took her love. So I will definitely say that she's always been helpful with the kids. You know, I popped out my first one at 17. I've been 17 for a month or so. So when I had her, so I started very, very young, and my mom has always guided us. And I will say I'm a lot like her. Like, my sister is not as hands-on with the kids as my mom. And I remember when we were younger, my mom and I'm about to date myself. My cousins are going to crack up when they hear this. When we used to go to the ice capades, which you people call Disney on Ice now, or the ice follies, you know.
Right.
That was my jam. Like, my mom, like, you know it's coming. I'm like, oh, who we taking? You know, she was like, we only taking one car. So if they can fit in this one car, they can go. But like, as I got older, that one car turned into 2 or 3, because that's my jam. If that's coming, I'm calling anybody and everybody I know. I'm getting the $15 tickets. How many you need? You know?
Right.
Because our babies need to experience the things that we grew up with. And I'm real big on nostalgia, because my daughter's been making me feel real bad about it lately, because what movie? It was some movie. Some movie that, you know, as our culture, it was one of those movies that you think that everybody who's in our culture has seen it. I want to say it might have been Malcolm X or some movie. And I was like, you've never seen that? Or Roots, something. Like, you've never seen that? She was like, you failed as a mother.
Oh my goodness. No, she didn't.
And it's funny because every time it happens, I'm like, where were you when I was watching these movies? But she's the third out of 4, so you know, she might have been gone with them other ones. Like,
right,
that might have been my me time where I was watching these movies. So yeah, so the women in my life, my mom, my daughters, my sisters, whether they be by blood or by not, you know. Sharon, Auntie Sharon, that's Lavette Auntie, and Rika's Auntie. You my auntie too. You are an inspiration. It just, yeah. The women that I've been coming into contact with most recently, and they're showing that in spite of, I'm still able to do this. So yeah, I'm learning to pay attention because I think that was part of the problem. Everybody's so busy living their life,
Right.
They're really not paying attention to the greatness that's right in front of them.
Right.
That I think that's our biggest problem. Because like even with me and you, it's like you've been doing all this time.
Right.
I know.
Right. Right.
And we interacting. You doing my hair, and it's still thing. Every time I talk to you, I learn something else.
Right.
We spend hours together, and it's always something new that one of us will share that we didn't know about the other one that the other one had went through or something like that. So it's like we need to stop and smell the roses and pay attention, and I think acknowledge people's accomplishments because a lot of people, I guess they don't put it out there because they don't feel the acknowledgement and the appreciation. So they just kind of, I'm doing this and I don't need to talk to you about it.
And what's different now is that I feel like women now are trying to come together. We're finally trying to it's some we had an aha moment. Okay, now is the time for us to start owning our own stuff. Our babies are getting older, things that our parents had said to us, that now we getting older now, this is what I'm gonna do. But just seeing all the unity and things that I didn't see before with our community as far as women, because we have a tendency to put each other down, but we have a lot of knowledge, a lot of skills, and all of those good things. And I'm just so happy and so proud right now of all the women, that I've come in contact with, and just seeing their successes and, how we moving forward. We're not hating on each other no more, thank you. How can I help? How can we get this together? Because I feel like, as much as I love our male counterparts and things like that. Without them it's no us, without us it's no them. But women always had the foundation. So I think we're learning that as time goes on with all of this. These movements that's going on now.
Yes, we have to develop the sisterhood, and it's important. Like for me, I know that I can talk to my friends' children, and sometimes they say things that they don't want to say around their mother.
Right.
But they're open with me, and they know that I'm going to censor the conversation when I talk to their mother and guide it to where it needs to go, as opposed to, because you know how we are with our kids. I know my kids just can't come and say certain things to me because you go into parent mode.
Right, all the time.
Yeah. But when you're interacting with other people's children, you're able to take a step back. Maybe not that far, depending on how close you are.
Right.
There is levels to this shit.
Right. Right. You're right.
And you have to have that relationship. You can't just go around telling everybody kids what to do. Because, they have to have respect for you, and they have to know that you respect them and that you understand what they're going through. And because you're like their parent's friend, they already know that you done heard something.
Right. You that good ally. It's good to have an ally.
So you get both sides of the story and then try to find a common ground for the kids. So that's something that I like to do when I can. It's not always possible, because sometimes I still turn back into TT and be like, hey, that's your mama.
Sometimes we
don't talk crazy about our mamas. I love you. It's a line, I'm gonna let you get so much out, but that's still my friend, or that's still my cousin. And what you're not gonna do is disrespect. But I will give you that space where you can get some stuff off your chest, so you don't say the wrong thing to your mama. Because my family, they might take that chance to catch that case.
Yeah, it might be that, so conversation's good.
I used to tell my kids all the time, you know what? When I snap, you're going to get out the hospital the day after I get out of jail. So just know when I go there, it's gonna be for a good reason, and I made a conscious decision to go on that vacation. So,
And see, that's good because young women need that nowadays. You know, they don't
yes,
have that foundation that I feel like our
that
age
outlet.
group had when we were younger.
Yes, they
You
need
know?
to be able to talk to somebody and talk things through. Not somebody who's going to solve their problems,
Mm-hmm.
but somewhere they can talk and just get it out.
They need a voice too.
Yes.
I mean, young women, men, they need voices too.
And I'm not knocking y'all young people. Sometimes you need a mature voice.
Yeah, true that.
You know, because your friend who haven't been through anything really can't give you that much advice. She can try and pat your back,
Right.
but if she's never gone through anything in her life, what really can she say? She has no frame of reference.
Right.
You know, like, how you gonna tell me how to raise my kids if you don't have one?
That's like the job, right? Where you
know,
it's like the job. You have the book smarts, but you don't have the experience. And sometimes your experience is more important than your book smarts.
The interpersonal relationship, what they call it, the soft skills,
Mm-hmm.
and all that stuff. You know,
right.
I'm learning my big fancy words, y'all.
Okay.
Using soft skills and interpersonal relationships, and we're building from there.
Yeah, but we will go like Granny back in the days too, because my grandma used to have a riding crop. You know, the stuff that you hit your horses with, and that's what we used to get whooped with. She didn't play that, but it had to be a reason why you got that riding crop, though.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
my sister had
like, don't beat your kids. No, don't beat them.
My
you
sister
know,
had one of those
they gotta
African
respect
spoons. You know, the ones that people hang on their wall.
The wooden spoon. Yeah.
Oh my God, I can't wait to see my nephew after this, because I'm gonna be like, I'm about to go get the spoon. I want to see if he runs. Because for years, that's all she had to say. Do I need to get the spoon?
Mm-hmm.
And all the kids would be like, who is she talking to?
I wonder if you told a child now to go get that switch off that tree, would they do it? Yeah, they would, because they ain't been taught. Like, they don't know what that discipline is.
These new kids, they be like, yeah, I'll go get it right after I call CPS. And let me turn on this live.
Well, they need to be watching their roots, like you said. They missing some stuff.
Shoot, these new kids, they gonna videotape them reporting you for child abuse before you even do it. So, it's gonna be a prequel to the abuse already on their Instagram.
That's why you have your documentations too. This is what I can do. Okay.
Okay, because if you don't know your rights, you don't have none. For real, for real. Okay, so let's talk about this Melanin Mimosa's Healing Kit. She's gonna kill me if I don't open it right. This can be purchased. I probably purchased one to give out for a raffle prize.
How much are they?
My baby got up early to bring that to me this morning. Okay, these can be customized based on, you know, what you got going on. If you go to the Melanin Mimosa's Instagram page, you can find these things. More soap from Little Llamas. This is the Sunrise Mimosa Scented Soap. Got hand sanitizer. African Black Caribbean Pride, Melanin and Mimosas. This, which I thought it was something I could eat, but no. This is one of the little additions that she puts in. These are actually hair ties.
Right, put it on your head.
I was like, I don't get nothing to eat in the box. Like,
you gonna stop giving me stuff I want to eat?
That's what I said. Got your sage and your lighter.
Oh, I'll be burning my eyes. Oh, I'll be burning my sage. Get that good energy, get that bad energy, them juices out of your house.
You got your candle. This one is rose scented. Oh, you know this little bitty thing. This is rose.
All handmade. All of this stuff is handmade. Besides, you know, the little things.
The healing crystals. Absorb bad energies.
I always want to know how you're supposed to use them.
Oh, the crystals, you hold them in your hands, and you either have rituals or like even these are used for crystals.
Okay.
Like you'll hold the crystals, meditate, and then you'll figure out which ones you want to burn and which things you're trying to manifest and which characteristics you're trying to draw in. And the crystals are supposed to help you focus that energy.
Okay.
I'm really into this stuff.
I really like that. This is so cool.
I actually have a nephew that does the tarot card readings and the crystals and all this stuff. So yeah, the family's really into that. This is a Melanin Mimosa's little tablet, so you can write notes. Oh my gosh, she told me to read this, and she made it extra little. Our mama is up 50, y'all. I'm almost 50.
I believe that.
Girl, dream it, write that shit down, and watch it come to fruition.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna talk to her about her language.
Your goals. Your goals.
This.
Sometimes, I was talking to people, someone the other day about language again. Sometimes you gotta have a shock word.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes
That's true.
Sometimes they don't listen, so you might have to say the F word, and say it like you mean it, and then that person gonna look at you like, okay, now they're listening. Okay, now I can bring it back. So those are some of the things that you catch people attention. Write it down. Write that shit down.
That's true. Now this card, it's blank. It's the Melanin Mimosa's card. But when you order your kit, she personally writes an affirmation and a message to you.
Okay, that's good.
So I like that. I'm gonna get in trouble talking about tearing up her kids. Then of course the little Melanin Mimosa pen. This one has an avocado face mask.
Again, a women-owned business.
Journal. You can Melanin Mimosas. Dear Melanin Queen, always remember to hold your crown up and sip your mimosa. And more incense for you.
Yeah, let's see what this is. Because I like fruity stuff. I do. It got to be strawberry, lick me all over, some butt
Hey,
I don't know.
You know you tell your age when you say the lick me all over. I ain't heard that in 22 years.
Stuff. I don't know. I just love fruity perfumes.
So yes,
this smells really good.
Go to Melanin Mimosas, hit them up, order your healing kit.
I'll be ordering mine some.
There.
Yeah, this smells really
Everything
good.
is handmade to your order specifications.
So she has other things that you can put into the kit?
Yes.
And then just go to the website or something.
When you go on there, you can choose which type of things you want added. You want to add extra things where it's over the standard or not. Mm-hmm. So yeah, everything is fully customizable.
All right.
There's a standard kit, and then you can customize it.
I love it.
Good. Okay, see y'all. We're cleaning off the table. We're doing good. Okay. We're almost there. So, order your kit for my baby, and you might be able to win one on one of these raffles. While we're talking about my baby, proud mom moment. Juanita, have I shown you these books? This is the most recent one by Sierra, Unto Ivy's Ribs. That's one of the books that she wrote.
Got the picture of the bag. See
that? That's me a long time ago, y'all.
Proud mama, I tell you. Look how see how she looking at her baby.
You know that's old. I got on a bodysuit. Anyway.
We didn't see that. We seen the love. Mama, she like mama. Okay.
I got your bodysuit on. You know it was extra ancient.
You was so funny.
It was. Okay, so that's the most recent one. Walking Testimonies, Richmond is Home. This book is actually stories that she composed of other people in Richmond. So these are not stories that she wrote herself. It's a compilation of other authors from Richmond, mostly youth.
All right.
So that's that
we need
one.
to get this out.
Now this
check
one.
Check this out, you guys.
I didn't even bring that one. That's my almost son's book. You're not supposed to be in this show. Sorry, son. You're going on the guys episode. I love you. This one, Incarcerated Words. It's another group of poems. And she actually went into the prisons and jails and worked with people to write these poems. So it was a part of her, I want to say when she was trying to get her master's degree. It was a part of that. But
is this your daughter?
Yeah, these are my daughter.
Okay.
All three of these are my daughter.
All right.
Proud mommy. Okay? So, yes.
You know you do
pick these up if you can. This one definitely on Amazon. This one was a part of school stuff that she did with Making Waves in the Rise Center. And basically this one is talking about the city of Richmond and how it's a beautiful place even in all the turmoil and with all the craziness and chaos that could happen here,
Mm-hmm.
there's still some beauty and some flowers growing in the desert in Richmond.
Okay.
Okay. Now, those my baby's books because I love my black poets and my black authors, y'all. A Rose for You and Me by Promise McCree. I'm gonna act like I got all the pride in the world. You would swear I raised this child.
Mm.
I have never been in the same state as Promise McCree, but this is my blood cousin.
Mm.
We are probably 7 or 8 generations apart. I think we got the same great granddaddy. Her mom and I are really crazy friends on Facebook. It's her mom and I. We interact on Facebook as if we grew up in the same house. So it's crazy because it's like she's my link to that part of my family.
Right.
Because she knows everybody on that side. So I just follow her page and I'm like, hey, cousin. Like, how y'all doing? It's your cousin from Cali? Little stuff like that. But Promise.
And where she's at again?
Louisiana. Promise is going to Grambling and released this book on her own. Still in school, Beautiful soul. Her intelligence level at her age is amazing. And we always, in my family, we were like, how can we keep getting all these kids that do poetry that don't know each other? Like, how is that a thing? Like, that is where their creativity seems to come. They want to put their message in writing.
Right.
And it's a beautiful thing. I love it. I'm just like, can't wait for the next book to come out.
Right.
I want to promote.
How many pages is that? Because as you can see, you don't have to have a 100-page book or 33. A 200-page book. Start off something small.
Yes, you can get this on Amazon for $10. Support a little black girl who is trying to help other little black girls because part of her proceeds are going to help a writing program. Mm-hmm. Like, not even graduated yet. And she is trying to already build a literacy program and helping ones coming up behind her. So I'm working on getting these two together on a Zoom call. And who knows what's going to come out of that. Mm-hmm. Because both of them are very strong, intelligent women of color who know what they want out of life and have no problems expressing themselves and putting some action behind their words, which I love. I love when the babies are doing big things.
Yes, I love it.
I used to write, but I never even thought about writing a book. Never even occurred to me. My mom was like, put that tablet down and go to a real job.
See, I just never did the book thing, but I did start I'm starting my screenplay. Well, I started it like almost, I want to say 6 years ago, 7 years ago.
And your music, so you still.
I mean, yeah, that for me, a screenplay is kind of like different, but it was a screenplay about my life.
Nice.
Yeah, so I'm like 16 pages in, and each page is a scene. So depending on how many pages you got, how long your movie's gonna be.
Yeah, well, I know for my family, I'm not gonna say for me because I'm lazy, but like for my family, writing is healing. Mm-hmm. So even like for my husband, when he's not mad at me writing me 16-page letters to tell me I'm horrible, we were talking about something, and I'm like, I'm networking with all these different people trying to get the word out about your case and all this and that, and I'm like, but your words would be more impactful than mine because I'm still like a reporter actually, because I wasn't there when it happened.
Right.
So I need you to give me the right words to say to these people. And this man wrote me about 40 pages of his life when he was little, like, because his parents had substance abuse issues that started around the time he was probably like 7 or so. So he can, in the paper, he can tell you the happy part of his life and when everything changed. And for him, he was like, when I saw it in writing, it was like it all made sense. because he was like, I guess I was blocking it all out. But when I put it on the paper, it was like, that's why my thought process on certain things is a certain way. Because everything was cool and made sense. And then all of a sudden, it was complete chaos in my life.
He already got a lifetime story because all you need is 40 pages and, with the commercials and everything, that's a whole hour on TV. Yeah. It's just me and writing, like, long. I could write raps all day long, but when it comes to just really writing or just reading, it's just, I don't know.
Yeah. With his story, I still got to edit it because he didn't change the names to protect the innocent. And we don't want nobody from Richmond coming after me or him because they talk their business.
Change the name, characters' names.
Girl, we're going to have to change a whole bunch of stuff because he was raw and uncut. I think the statute of limitations has ran out on a lot of that stuff, but
right.
I can't be sure.
It's the ways to get around it.
But it's very, very therapeutic, and we love it. If that's what you got to do to get stuff off your chest. Like, for me, this is therapeutic. I love coming and hanging out and talking and getting stuff off my chest and running my mouth and, having a nice, libation. It's just grape juice, y'all.
And I was going to put your strawberry in there.
It's just grape juice. It's just grape juice. Don't worry about it. So, we want to make sure that we shout out the Dark Network. Always. We love you guys. We love you. We thank you. We thank you. You guys will maybe be hearing some music pretty soon from Bowie Entertainment, J-Biz, Nita Ne. Yeah, I'm putting you out there, girl. So we are working on lots of things for Melanated Harmony. Please stop by our other podcasts on the Dark Network. Show your love, subscribe, donate. Melanated Harmony on Cash App. It's just that easy. Got a little dollar symbol in the word Melanated Harmony with no space.
Continue to support Women on the Rise. Yes. WOR.
Did I show y'all my shirt? Nita made me though. You see that? I'm a queen. Like NDRE said. It's because I am a queen. So I appreciate you. Thank you.
Thank you for inviting me. I really love this conversation.
I love having you. I love hanging out with you. Y'all know me and Nita Ne gonna drink these other bottles later.
So funny.
I'm just saying. I did pretty good.
And I'm just happy that it's just Women's International Month, even though we women every day, you know what I'm saying? But just the acknowledgement.
And we want to acknowledge all the women.
All the women. We thank you. We appreciate you, everybody.
And Mother's Day, we're trying to have something really, really wonderful for you guys. We're working on it. We're not going to ruin any surprises until everything is solidified and set in stone. But there's going to be something happening in May.
Make sure you use that promo code.
Yes. Oh, MH10, Melanated Harmony, for Wachira wines. Try them out. They got some gift sets that you can get and package it together. And once again, they deliver, and they're so nice. They really deliver straight to your door. But yes, we love them. I got a call from the prison, y'all, so we about to wrap this up. Thank you for joining Melanated Harmony, the Dark Network, and we'll see you next time.
Melanated Harmony, you can feel our energy in every street, in every city. Our voices singing one melody. We got the complexion for the connection. Our section connected like Tetris, building off one focus. We need to love each other, take care of our brothers and sisters, paint a picture, a masterpiece. No paintbrush needed, just struggle and lessons. Each one teach one, each one reach one. Tell our story, our history. If we just cooperate and talk in a common way, and don't forget to pray. Every day is perfect. Maybe one day we can find a way to be regal, reach our people. Legal and official, like a referee whistle. Behind bars, tears and scars is our trademark. Thrones and crowns, ropes and gowns. Words bring power, verbs and nouns. This is our hour.
Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it. Dark Network.